Hello Gemini, I hope you are well. It's been a while since we last talked. I hope June has treated you well. Welcome to July. So let me know in the comment section below how the month of June treated you. And just to let you know, these readings can be about anything, a bit of relationship or family or friends or work or a spiritual journey or whatever the cards tell us. So let's just jump right into it here. Alright, restore and replenish. So I feel like some of you Geminis have been going through it when it comes to June. Something has happened in June that gives me reason to believe that you might be in need of a little bit of you time, a little bit of working on yourself time. So let's see what else we have. The fan, romance, celebration, party. Interesting. Alright, so some of you may be discovering new love in July. That's interesting. Also a celebration. If you're going to an actual party in July, or if you just have something else to celebrate, that could also be. Whoa. Going. An exciting event. Alright, so maybe you do have some sort of party that you will be going to. Ooh, the gavel. Involvement with the law. Interesting. So, this event that we're talking about, it could be the celebration, but it could also be something to do with law. Maybe you're in a custody battle, or something along those lines. It's hard for me to tell, but what it actually is with the law, it could also be in more of like a spiritual, in more of a spiritual way, like you are like in a passing judgment sort of way. So that's interesting. Alright, so maybe the thing that is going to be happening here is actually you might be having a busy July, and the cards are telling you to remember to also relax and make time for yourself. Don't put too much on your plate. Alright, so we have the pleasure card here. So make sure that you give your body the love and attention it needs in July. Make sure that you do something that makes you feel good and feel connected with yourself. And also you need to make sure that your body is okay throughout all of this, especially if you are doing a lot in July. And yeah, because I know a lot of you Geminis have a tendency to work really hard and sort of forget yourself in all that work. Like you really want to do a lot of things for others all the time, and when you do that, which is fine, you want to be helpful or whatever, that's a good thing, but when you forget yourself at some point, that's gonna affect your health, and we don't want that. So consider also giving yourself some time for yourself. Let's see what we have here. 10 of Cups. That's really nice. King of Cups. 2 of Swords. Interesting. So there might be something here there might be something going on here where you're sort of standing at a crossroad. Like you don't really know what you are going to do. You might be in between tough choices. Which could cause you some problems. But ultimately, we have the Ten of Cups energy, so that's really nice. Ooh, the Lovers. Goodness me, so we have romance ×2 now. Some of you are finding love in July, guys. Some of you are finding love in July. Or reliving an old flame, like you're gonna be having these butterfly feelings and all this kind of sorts. Woohoo! Okay. I could also tie in with the pleasure card, if you know what I mean. Anywho, let's continue. Woohoo! Okay. The World. Alright, look at us go. So maybe you're actually standing between two people, even. That could also be. We're gonna pull some more cards in a second. I just want to talk about these first. We have so much love here. We have both the Ten of Cups, of course, which is this happy ending and completion and, you know, happy family life. We also have the World, which is also, again, about success and completion and fulfillment and abundance. You know, all the positive words that we like and we need in our lives. Then we have the Lovers, of course, which is also, could be a choice, tie in with the Two of Swords, but it could also be this new romance you're going to be feeling, because we also have the King of Cups and Page of Pentacles, which is both also about new connections, and also the King of Cups is about love as well, and patience, and the Lovers as well is about letting yourself fall in love and letting yourself open up to a person. It does not necessarily have to be love, let me just throw that out there right now. This can also be a new really good friend or a partnership, because the Page of Pentacles does also signify new job opportunities and new roads and new paths to go down. So that could also be something that you need to look into if you haven't already. Well, I think that was a lot of cards, but you know what? So this was quite the pile, but you know what? Let's just take them and see where we end up here. And this is officially the most cards I have ever used in a reading. So this is really interesting, you guys. First of all, we got the Six of Cups, which can signify that this person, whoever this is, if it's someone you don't realize who is that it could be someone from your past, someone you already know. So that's interesting. The other thing here is we have Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is all about self-empowerment and joy and building your empire and inspired action and success. So that is really, really good and also really, really interesting. Oh, this is so fascinating. We also have two knights. We have Knights of Wands and Knight of Swords, which is interesting that it's these two because they both signify a new adventure in two different ways. So the Knight of Wands is more so about a new adventure sort of within, like an emotional journey, where the Knight of Swords is typically more of a physical journey or a fast-paced journey. So that leads me to believe that this emotional connection that you're going to be making in July is something that's going to go really fast. It's going to be very, very passionate. And we also have that in the Queen of Wands. It's going to be very, very passionate and going very, very fast. So look out for that. The other thing we have is the Emperor. So a good thing to go about this, and it's sort of a weird thing to have in a reading like this, is to think about it logically. Like, try to when you're contacting or in contact with this person, try to not overwhelm them, because I feel like the person that you're gonna be with is sort of a person that is easily overwhelmed, like they can feel smothered, if that makes sense. Apart from that, again, just as a closing statement here, whatever it is that's going on here is very exciting for you, for sure. But it is very important that you remember to take time for yourself. And if you have something in your past, this is a time to deal with that and to forgive yourself for what might have happened in the past, or try to work actively towards healing this. And that could be going to a therapist or talking to someone about it, whatever it is that happens. Whoever hurt you, I'm tempted to say, something that you're not quite done with yet. Let me know what you think about this in the comment sections below. I am very, very excited for you, that's for sure. If you want to know more about this, I do private readings. You can check the description box. There's all the info you need to get in contact with me so you can know more about this. And apart from that, if you're not yet a member of my little family here, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss my next Gemini upload. And yeah, apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!